to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skull chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and the Minnesota Vikings. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His team trying to see this through. They are one win from the perfect regular season. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they
shadows
designed all
in here.
week in
It's
practice.
terrible.
Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. And the Vikings scored up to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays and move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Play action, it's Milrow. Forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a pickup of 12, and that will be a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. Like, they identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On first down, it's Milrow. The throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At their 49-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Roll. Go.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. A gain of 17 yards. And a double. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a big run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go! Rocco is cooking like these.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season. as he will get himself checked out. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything, there is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. Now it is 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
Milrow now off the bootleg. That's caught left side by Bowers.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 10-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. He's going to run it, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen Milrow, touchdown Shamrock. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point is up and good. And the Shamrocks move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are through one. 7-3 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Shamrock's offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. You can see he enters the final week as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ridge. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Pass caught by Hunter. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 76 Lightning, 18.
They'll run with Blue. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And a Dublin first down. First and 10.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
19 Tiger.
They'll go play action with Milroe. That's a short one, caught by Dowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run it with Judkin. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Get it. 70 Warriors, 70. 18 Riley, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Half 80.
They run straight ahead with Judkin. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another double first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Back. 18 Cardinal. 8.
To the air, it's Milrow. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Ready. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
On the handoff, Judkins. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 11-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Go. Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Smash.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Again, it's Blue. He's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Ready, break. Come on. Set.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 6-yard line.
He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Third and goal.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
Of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. Good snap.
The field goal.
Good hold. Good
Makes the
kick.
score Shamrock.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take it out of Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season. Week 18, Sort It Out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is Cam Ward. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is the Titans quarterback. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Titans will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He's on target with this one. Touchdown from 34 yards out. The Bears are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Shamrock's offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? 19 tight. Can't be lying. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready?
On play action, Milrow. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Again, here comes Blue. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Reed Blankenship's coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
3rd and 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Okay, break.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 70. Triple. Crack all 80. Alert. Alert. Take over.
A run once more for Blue. And he's going to have it up for the first down. Mark him up at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a double first down.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Poster incoming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking like you Superman. They got the Superman. But Mike, that's character. That ain't the good actors. Let's go be the outfit. Let's add up all the factors. Rap, trust me.
18, pioneer. Down. Cowboy 80. Drop 50, drop 50.
Throwing is Milrow. He'll get this out wide. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Eagles.
They go play action now with Milrow. A throw on the move is caught. So get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Vikings 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead with Blue. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay, ready?
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
60, Panther 80. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
18 Rattler.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is out of bounds. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 19, 18. What's the key? Ready,
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Mustang 19.
Again, it's Milrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Here we go, set. Count, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Blue. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal.
First down.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
God.
Ready?
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dublin. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Point after try, forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Shamrocks move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now, faking the give. Knocked away, and it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and He put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And his offense is going to be all set up for a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The Shamrock's offense ready to get back at it. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Now it's Milrow. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
At the 15-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Play action. It's Milrow. That one swung out to Blue. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They are not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
19, Tiger, 19, Viking, 18. Ready?
Blue will take it in. Touchdown. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. With a try here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Shamrocks extend to a 24-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23.
The Vikings offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He comes into this final weekend as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to finish the season strong. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. First down from the 36. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Come on.
That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Why did they just sit there, bro?
These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another 1st down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Well, Shamrock's offense ready to see what they can do. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from
Get it. Count the 60. Count the 60. 18. 5 in. Go.
Milrow now off the bootleg. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
all my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. The pilots are just not the same to us. We dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. What happened the time in the diaries? No help for the
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Down. Bronco 80.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Shamrocks. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Shamrocks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Hey, hey. Alert, push.
See.
Drive will start on the ground.
No game.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately,
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up to the short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Shamrock's offense ready to get back to work. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory. And they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter.
That's Warriors 17. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Let's go. Everybody.
On the handoff, Blue. Powering forward. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Joplin. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good, and the Shamrocks add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and pass might have even lost a yard there.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
If I end up fed, I end up soft type. What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more what up.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Let's go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Yards on the play.
A big play for Minnesota.
First down.
And even 50 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Both
line.
pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
I gotta give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
The Shamrock's offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. Try to get another possession now and build on this lead.
Here we go. Strike. 65. 65. 65. Track 60. Liking 18.
Your cheating game.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. It is a touchdown. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The point after coming up here. It's up and good. And the Shamrocks will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's
Come up. Come up. What are you waiting on? Come up.
Understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That's catch 3 just on this run. And it gets his team a first down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yes, easy. That's why they're gonna do it anyway. More.
They'll look to throw again. He'll go right back to Flowers.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Tackle.
Throw on the run is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10.
Here we go. One final play. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. They finished the season on a high note. So now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
And this brings me back into both our mothers, because they were both great cooks. It's very traditional.